If you own a home anywhere in Allegheny County, I need about 6 minutes of your time because something just happened that could affect what you pay in property taxes next year. The filing period for 2027 property tax appeals is now open, and most homeowners don't even realize they have the opportunity to challenge their property assessment. The deadline is September 1st. If you miss it, you'll likely have to wait another year. I'm Clair with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, and whether you're relocating to Pittsburgh or you've lived here for decades, this is something every Allegheny County homeowner should understand. One of the biggest misconceptions I hear is this: if the county assessed my home at that value, it must be right. Not necessarily. Let's look at the facts of your assessment. A property assessment isn't the same thing as your home's market value. It's the county's opinion of value for tax purposes. And just like any opinion of value, sometimes it deserves another look. Now, that doesn't mean everyone should file an appeal, but it does mean every homeowner should understand their options before the deadline passes. So, who should take a closer look? Maybe you've noticed homes in your neighborhood selling for less than you expected. Maybe your home has features or challenges that aren't reflected in the assessment. Or maybe you've simply never looked at your assessment because you assumed it was accurate. Those are all good reasons to do a little research. The goal isn't to appeal just because you can, it's about fairness. The goal is to make sure you're paying property taxes based on a fair value. Here's where a lot of homeowners get confused. Your tax assessment isn't automatically your home's market value. Market value is what a willing buyer would realistically pay for your home today. Your assessment is the value the county uses for taxation. Sometimes those two numbers are very close. It depends on the property. Sometimes they're not. That's when you should consider your options. Understanding that difference can save you from making an expensive assumption. Another thing I hear all the time is, I don't want to go to court. The good news is that's usually not what this process looks like. If you file an appeal, the county schedules a hearing where you'll have the opportunity to explain why you believe the assessment should be different. That means facts matter. We need to look at the data. Comparable home sales matter. We'll use local data as evidence. If you've recently had an appraisal, that can be helpful too. The stronger your evidence, the stronger your case. So why is this especially important right now? Because the real estate market has been changing. Across the country, we're seeing many markets become more favorable to buyers than they were just a few years ago. At the same time, Pittsburgh continues to receive national attention as one of the stronger housing markets in the country. But here's what's important for every homeowner to realize. Real estate is local. Understanding your specific market is essential for an accurate assessment. Very local. Your value is determined by the homes right on your street. One neighborhood can perform very differently from another. Sometimes one street performs differently from the next. That's why national headlines don't tell you what your home is actually worth. You need local data. Your property's value should be based on what's happening in your neighborhood, with homes similar to yours. So before you rush to file an appeal, start with information. Look at your current assessment. Look at recent comparable sales. We need to find the evidence. Understand where your home fits in today's market. If the facts support an appeal, move forward with confidence. If they don't, you'll have peace of mind knowing you've made an informed decision. Because that's really what good real estate advice is all about, helping people make informed decisions instead of emotional ones. If you're wondering whether your property's assessment appears reasonable, I'd be happy to help you better understand today's local market. I'm with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. I create these videos to help homeowners make smarter real estate decisions, whether you're buying, selling, relocating to Pittsburgh, or simply trying to better understand our local market. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more Pittsburgh real estate updates. And if you know someone who owns a home in Allegheny County, please share this video with them before the September 1st deadline. It could save them money. Remember, don't let this opportunity pass you by. The market speaks, and sometimes silence is a language. Don't let silence make this decision for you. Start your research today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.